Good morning, student. Hope you all are safe and fine. Student, this is your social study lecture. In previous lecture, you have learned archaeological sources. In archaeological sources, you have discussed about the inscriptions, coins, monuments and artifacts. Now, in this session, we will discuss about the literary sources. Student, now we will learn about the literary sources of history. In literary sources, we will discuss about the religious literature, secular literature and the accounts of foreign travelers. So student, let us start our chapter with literary sources. The literary sources of information for the study of history include religious literature, secular literature and the accounts of foreign travelers. The books that were originally written by hand in the past are called manuscript. They were written either on the palm leaves or the bark of beech trees. Children, as you know that our historians have derived knowledge from the literary sources like literature of Hindi, Sanskrit, Pali, Prakrit and other foreign accounts. Now, religious literature that centers around religion is called religious literature. It is in the form of an epic or a play. Most of the ancient Indian literature is religious in nature. The four Vedas, which the Rig Veda, the Sam Veda, the Yajur Veda and the Atharva Veda, the two great epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, are religious in nature. These books provide us valuable information about the religious, economic and political life of the people in ancient time. Student, writings which deal with religion are called religious literature. For example, the four Vedas, the Rig Vedas, the Sam Vedas and the Yajur Vedas and the Adhar Vedas, and the two great epics are Ramayana and Mahabharata. These religious literature give us valuable information about the ancient time. Student, now number B, secular literature. Secular literature mainly deals in politics, science and medicine. It has no religious or spiritual basis and is available in the form of stories, poems, plays and biographies of kings. The Arthashastra of Kautilya, the Ashtadhyayi of Panini, the Abhijan Shakuntalam of Kalidasa, the Harshcharitra of Bana are some prominent secular literary works. They give us useful information about the social, economic and cultural life of people. Student, literature which is not religion, which is not religious or spiritual, that is called secular literature. It is mainly deal in politics, science and medicines are called secular literature. It is not connected with or controlled by any religion authority. These include dramas, biographies, chronology and the accounts of travels. For example, the Arthashastra of Kautilya and the Ashtadhyayi of Panini, the Abhigyana Shakuntalam of Kalidasa and Harishcharitra of Banabhatta. Children, they give us very useful information about the social, economic and cultural life of people. Student, now next point, accounts of foreign travelers. The accounts of foreign travelers also give us useful information about our past. The Greek ambassador Megasthenes came to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. He wrote a book of Indica. India called the Indica, which furthers our knowledge of the modern times. The Chinese travelers Fahian, Huingsang, and Tisang visited India during different times. They wrote valuable accounts of what they saw in India. Huingsang is called the Prince of Pilgrims, and his account is considered as the Gazetteer of India. He visited the court of Harsha. Fahian visited India during the reign of Chandragupta II, while Tisang visited India in the 17th century 7 AD. Al-Biruni travelled widely in Punjab and parts of northern India. He wrote the Kitabul-ud-Hind Arabic. Ibn Battuta wrote the Rihla in Arabic. His book gives rich and interesting details about the social and cultural life in the subcontinent in the 14th century AD. Student, accounts of foreign travelers, it also gives us very important information about the ancient period. Indica was written by the Greek ambassador Megasthenes. It gives us valuable information about the modern times. And other Chinese travelers are Fahian, Huingsang, Tisang. They wrote valuable accounts. Student, do you know that Huingsang is called the Prince of Pilgrims? He visited the court of Harshvardhana. Fahian visited India during the Chandragupta II. And Al-Biruni wrote the Kitabul-Hind in Arabic. Ibn Battuta wrote the Rihla in Arabic. So children, all these accounts give us valuable information about the social and cultural life of that period. Student, this is your homework. Number 1, write the 3 literary sources of history. Question number 2, what is manuscript? Question number 3, write the name of 4 Vedas. Question number 4, write the name of 2 great epics. Question number 5, write the name of 4 secular literatures. Student, now next session will be continue. Thank you and have a nice day.